Hello, hello, and welcome to this angel message. Pick a card. So please choose which deck you want your message from. Ooh, that was two. Almost a three. As I light this candle, set your intention for the reading. I'm going to pull the match up. Think of something that you would like happen to a message or a wish to the universe. And as the smoke goes, your wish is carried. And there it goes. Thank you for joining me. Again, I look forward to this reading. It's been a few days. I'm not like other tarot readers. I'm here, I'm there on YouTube. Uh, I do have a schedule that's going to be happening, but it seems like the universe needed to put me through quite a few things, and I'm feeling like a lot of other people are there too. But the reason why I say that is I don't show up until I am emotionally regulated. If I am dysregulated, I do not show up. It is not fair to you because I am not spreading the message right. Um, I always want you to know I come out here, these messages are for you. I do my own readings and then I will see how it goes with the collective reading. But the readings are very different from when I do my own personal reading. I do encourage you to go to other readers for readings and like myself. And if you feel called or pulled for a reason, there's always a reason for that. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and know that your angels love you. They're guiding you and protecting you every step of the way. Please never forget that. Even in the hardest times, the universe is there for you. Um, that's strange. I was getting called to share something. So this is pile number one. This is the hagstone. This is pile number two. This is the smoky quartz. And this is pile number three, the citron, golden citron. Yes, I'm going to share it. I read an article how meditation can actually harm certain people and bring up like more depression and anxiety for people. So I'm going to highly encourage you, if that's something that happens to you, to please reach out to someone, to a healthcare professional. And if you don't trust a healthcare professional, that's okay. But try to reach out to a friend or something. And don't go any more deeper into your meditation. There's other ways of getting into meditative states that are healthy for you, like walking, because it's a natural EDMR, which is helps you go through trauma. I'm not going to get all sciencey on you. And the other thing is I'm going to encourage you to spend time in nature. Um, it's pretty amazing. And if you don't feel like going on your own, please bring a friend. But I highly encourage you to go out, connect with the natural world, connect with yourself, and connect with the universe. Always trust that there are signs, positive signs. So if you picked pile number one, the hagstone, I'm going to tell you right now, hagstones are known for very good luck. They are also known to seeing into other portals, as you can see. This hagstone was collected at Lake Erie in Niagara-on-the-Lake. As most of the hagstones that I do have right now are, I'm sure that there are going to be new ones coming soon. This one's a special one because there's something embedded in this hagstone. I found some very special stones when I was living in the Niagara area. And let me tell you, I've gone all over Ontario looking for these stones. And this one has a dark spot in it, and it always reminds me, for this stone, it always reminds me, even though we feel stuck in some negativity, and we might try different paths and did not make it through, like the stone. But there is one that definitely made its way through. So there is a pathway, there's a portal towards whatever it is that you're heading for. All right, let's get your message. Thank you for waiting, pile number 1 and 2. I'll put timestamps in the comments, okay? Big happy changes. Reconsider. It's up to you. So right now, as I felt with the stone, your message is it's okay to reconsider different directions. You may be feeling stuck right now and not be able to get through. But your angels are going to let you know these big happy changes are going to come through here, through your hagstone, through your portal, through your life. But they really want you to activate the ability of them helping you and allowing yourself to see these opportunities where it might be so vastly different to get through what it might be. So these big changes are completely up to you. But remember, it's up to you to ask your angels for help. And you can close your eyes and ask yourself to see the solution. Open your eyes, let go, and your brain will naturally start finding solutions. This is how our brain works. And the angels will work with you in these situations. This is kind of a bridge of it's interesting. I'm feeling like science is meeting spirituality here. That's really cool energy. So there you go. By the way, if you picked 1 or 2 piles, that's okay and you're following along. Thank you so much. As always, I'm going to have a goodie in the description box. Yeah, this one here, reconsider different pathways to your success. So if you're pile number 2 and you pick smoky quartz, I got the impression as soon as I picked this up, it brought me back to the day when I found this. Actually, it wasn't too far from where I live right now, which is interesting because I found this stone like 20 years ago. This stone I found at my feet, and I was completely discouraged because I didn't find any crystals. And it was supposed to be in like this known little hotspot. So I took a deep breath and I said, "Oh, universe, I really want to find a crystal. I would love to find something." And lo and behold, I found a smoky quartz. It is one of the most amazing clusters I've ever seen. It's dark, it's fragile, and it's raw, and I love it. It holds so much memory for me, and it held so much strength for me throughout so many hard times in my life. I feel like this is a time for you to have protection and to know that you need strength to go through this. These are just my intuitive messages, okay? Oop, I feel like my nose might have popped in there. Sorry about that. I kind of have my camera on a different angle because I've been positioning it different ways because I have so many Zoom meetings. That's when I feel like I need to cut it back a bit. And then, right, let's see what the angels have to say. Music, dreams. Oh, I hear this right away. Soulmate. Your angels are saying this is more of your higher self retreat. That's at the bottom of the deck. I'm really getting right now is they want you to protect your energy. You've been going through so much. And that's why this protection energy. And they're asking you to let go. You have a lot of stiffness in your body. So they're saying before you go to sleep, please listen to some music, maybe dance around, or maybe you create music. There's just I got a feeling like somebody plays and creates with music. Or you're going to be getting these dreams of music. Like you're going to get inspirations and you're going to have these dreams with your angel. You have a soulmate on the other side, which is really interesting. And your angel's saying that soulmate's here and they're comforting you. I'm getting this as not only yeah, this is like love. Yeah. It's someone that you've known since a young age, or perhaps you feel young at heart with them. But there's a special bond here for sure. These people have passed on and they have been protecting you. They come to you through dreams and music, and they're asking you to release a lot of that hardship. You've been carrying a lot of burdens since they've passed. I know that this message is not for everybody, but if it is, I want you to know that this person loves you very much and that they come through with messages, with music and dreams. I'm even hearing look for stones or pebbles that seem out of place when you're walking places. But your angels are supporting you in this. Yeah, this feels like you've had a great loss, but they love you. They want you to kind of take time to heal yourself so you can emerge again. And it's okay to let it go. It doesn't make you less of a person. It's just part of the story. And they're just grateful to be part of to have been part of your story. And I'm hearing you are grateful for them as well. That's a beautiful energy. Yeah, intention. I didn't expect that to come through pile number two. That's quite beautiful. Thank you. All right. To pile number three now. Hmm. So citron. Citron is an amazing healing stone. Sometimes citron is amethyst. You can see this on the screen. Amethyst that's been warmed up or heated up. And another one here, there's another citron. But these ones are not. I can guarantee you that. Um, Rare citron is actually rare in nature when you go to find it. Yellow stones are not very common, but these are stones of known of luck, money, healing, health, vitality, just like the sun. All the energy of the sun, they say, reside within a citron. This is a citron point. It was from a massive one. I've had this one out, oh gosh, a long time. I'm like, oh gosh, like 2011 or 2025, so like 14 years. I know where I got it. I got it in Kitchener from a lovely couple. They're still in business today. They don't give me any, extra kickbacks or anything. I do have like certain places I've gone for my crystals over the years. I'm sure like we all have. And I just feel like right now, the reason why I'm getting like this is because I'm hearing like there's something very important about money right now and abundance. And I'm hearing the sun is going to be shone on this. And like that's like I just keep seeing bright sparklies. Like and when I see bright sparklies, it means like miracles are going to happen. I don't see them very often, but please expect a miraculous something like like miracle in your life. It could be big, it could be small, but pile number three, there's a miracle coming. It's funny because like the stones kind of pick themselves, and then when I come pick them up to do a message, it just comes through. It's like channeling, like crystal ball channeling or scrying. Um, when I pick up a crystal, it's just like it just amplifies the energy that I need to get through. It's quite amazing. I've been dabbling in fortune telling for so long, like and in divination and stuff. So I don't read the future, and it's not something I like to do. I can't because destiny can get changed at any moment, at any time, with just a different choice. That's why a lot of the times angels and guides will say, like, this is up to you. I mean, at any given time, there's five different paths and points. So for me to give a reading to say a miracle is coming, it's very, again, a rarity. Like I had a loved one come through here. I know that's more than one loved one for this pile. And again, it's funny because like, every time I look at this, I look back up at my oracle print that I do divination through the oracle prints. Mhm. Oop, have a little peek there if you can. And I'm seeing bluebirds right now. Bluebirds. A pair of bluebirds. like an intertwine in the heart. I didn't mean to go back to pile number two. It's just like that's right there. But I'm feeling like there's a miracle coming. Sorry about that. I can get this straight. Your girl is working on her abundance blocks, okay? Like I have lots and I don't want for anything, honestly. I'm so very selective. I'm getting that again. I'm getting that energy and like so selective. You probably are like a Taurus or Earth sign like myself. I'm getting Sagittarius, possibly, even Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio. Like I'm getting those kind of vibes. Like there's just something about us as zodiacs that we like things, shiny things. And yeah, I just feel like there's just something coming, something big. Wow. I'm gonna do this again. Like it feels like big, big energy. That one's for sure coming. Fairies. Oh, so something's coming. I'm gonna clear yourself up. They want you to go out in nature to make sure any blocks are gone. And please be sure to ask the fairies to come help you. And don't get freaked out if you have like something come near you, like birds, butterflies, odd things like that. Or you see a flower and it kind of looks like it's waving to you, or a tree branch or something. Let me tell you, everything is alive and it notices you and it's just asking you to notice it in return. So this is what I'm getting here. I'm getting like it's time for you to clear yourself and believe in the impossible because the impossible is possible. Manifestation power. Yeah. Oh, this is why I love reading. There's like a certain psychology in it. And me, I'm a nerd all the way. Like I've been manifesting since the day I found the Napoleon Hill book, and I was just before my 30th birthday. Um, it was just after like The Secret came out. It was like that was kind of like the 2000 era sort of time, like 2002 to 2006-ish. I'm showing some of my age here, but I'm okay with that. And manifestation is like I'm gonna just talk to you straight, okay, pile number three. So I'm hearing like I want the best techniques, blah, 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 blah. I'm hearing like, oh gosh, okay, so okay. I feel like you have tried all kinds of things with manifestation and things have not come through. And that's where you're like, oh no, my miracle's not coming. But it is. Especially when I giggle like that. Like when I giggle, there's a certain truth. I can't get into all of it. I'm gonna have to start getting like a members place and start sharing that stuff there. Um, but what I want to say to you is, and okay, more things are coming to me. So in my forest and therapy group, if you're new, I'm a nature forest therapy guide. I'm an artist. I'm a whole bunch of things. I have manifested so many things in my life, and I have trouble still too with manifestation when it comes around money. I have money blockages, and it's funny because there's money right there, and it's on the side, and it's a five. But I have worked on my money blockages over the years, and sometimes if I think a number is too big, and I can give you, for instance, recently what I manifested, and this is not to say I manifested you, and it's not that at all, okay? Because it was a surprise for me as well. And the truth is, I've learned how to manifest since I was a small child. It goes back to like when I was like in grade five, and I didn't realize that until like a year ago. Like seriously, like a year ago maybe. And I've just been fine tuning it now because I realize like how powerful it is. Because it works every time, whether it's positive or negative, it works every time. And what I'm getting with you is it's like your frustration of exactly what you want is making it harder for it to come through. Now, what I was saying earlier about the Nature and Forest Therapy Guide is because in the group, And I'm not sharing any names, but there is a woman that shared that she's at her wit's end with being a guide. She has not made a single cent from it, and she's been a guide for 3 years. And this woman has put a lot into it, okay? She's been on podcasts. She's done as much as she possibly can. And she put it out there. She was like, da 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 da, like, what am I supposed to do? And as fellow guides, um, we rallied and we give her our input and stuff like that. But I always read through the comments because I don't want to like double give. I want to support the ones that are aligned. And I aligned with exactly what we do as guides. And a big part of how my manifestation started working in a more positive way is exactly this. And I was not the one that shared this. Interesting, my leg went up on my knee. I'm like literally sitting in a happy yoga stance right now. I feel like I'm almost channeling. And I feel like that I am. And recently somebody shared with me too about this, about a tree that they found. And but they're sharing experience with the tree, how the tree stuck out for them. And I'm really for that. And that's about what I'm about to share. I need you to go find a tree, like a tree that really calls to you, that resonates with you. Not just any tree, okay? Like there might be a tree up front, there might be a tree at the park, there might be some like a tree. And it doesn't matter if it's winter, spring, summer, it doesn't matter what season it is right now. What I need you to do is go to area and find some trees. And I need you to just find the tree that feels right for you in your heart. And how you do that, because I'm hearing, well, how the heck do I do that? How you do that, that actually knocked me off of the trance. It made me giggle so much because I got the download. Because I need to explain this to you. Okay, so how you do that is you go amongst a few trees. Not just one tree, but a few. And maybe it is just one. And what I'm going to invite you to do is sit across from your tree, probably about 5 to 4 feet away from the tree. And I want you to close your eyes and place your hands on your heart and just take a breath in and take a breath out. And as you're breathing in and out, just normal, there's no special thing to this. Just breathing in and out normally, knowing that you are sharing breath with these trees, okay? Because trees speak in images and they will move if you ask them to, but I'm not going to get into that too deep right now. But what I'm going to ask you to do is just like when your eyes are closed, just gently open them and feel what tree you are pulled to naturally. So, and if it takes you one or two times, that's okay. Because if you're uncertain, that's okay. Go back, put your hands on your chest, on your heart. Just breathe, close your eyes, and gently open your eyes to like to like just a gaze. Just gaze through. For some reason, I was going to say glaze. I don't know why. But just gaze through. And when you open your eyes, notice the tree that you're looking at. And I invite you to go up to that tree, introduce yourself, and tell them about what you're trying to manifest. And let it go. Talk about all the blockages. Talk about everything that's frustrating you. But when you're done that, the only thing I ask is if you do accept this invitation and you let it all out, at the very end, hug the tree and say, thank you. Now, this does many things for you. First, it builds the rapport with your tree. When you meet a new friend and you feel comfortable and they say, just lay it on me, and you just feel some reason to feel comfortable to do that, that tree is now your friend. You can ask the tree its name, it will provide its name to you. You can find it's male, female. It's quite interesting. Just be open to it. Just don't second doubt it. If you hear the tree's name is Deborah, the tree's name is Deborah. If the tree's name is John, it's John. I've heard all kinds of names from trees. And I'm sorry. I just made me think about like one time I took this young family out to a very special place for me. And there's my special tree's name was Henry in Niagara Falls. And I don't, you don't tell people. That's just between you and your tree because that's your relationship, yes? And although I knew other trees and their names, Henry was my tree. He was an oak tree. And when I brought this young lad out, I gave him the invitation with the tree and just said, ask the tree its name. And he came and he said, is it Henry? And I said, yes, yes, it is. Now, he might have, he was just a young gapper, but I was letting him know, like, these things really interact with us. And I said to him, I promise you, I'm not pulling your leg. So I've learned now to write the name down of the tree that I'm talking with, put it in my pocket, and I'll invite somebody else to come out. Now, don't get upset if it's not the right thing. That's okay. But just know that it's amazing what happens. Like, don't be surprised if they get the right name, okay? But right now, that's like giving deeper and deeper into the relationship. But just know that your tree is there. There's a tree out there waiting to hear from you. And at the end, when you hug a tree, you actually get the oxytocin of hugging a close loved one. That's it for real. And that's what I'm getting. Like, that's kind of what's blocking you. You need to release everything that's in this heart of yours, all these fears and stuff. But remember, be open because they're going to probably give you ideas. And this is where your miracle is going to occur. 'Cause that's going to clear the way for sure. So, thank you for joining me. Remember, there's goodies in the description. I always leave a goodie down there. I don't know what it's going to be yet today. If I don't have anything down there by the time you're looking, because it's like really new, I'm sure I'll have something down there. Yes, I will. I'm just thinking of dates and times. I've had your girls had a lot going on. I lost a very close friend of mine, or I consider a close friend, and even though when they're older, 'cause he was an older medicine man, um, it's still sad, because you lose that connection of them here. Anywho, um, I did do a reading not too long ago, probably about a week ago, and I had his sunflowers out. But since then, he has passed. And I'm putting this at the end of the video just because, like, if you believe in saying a prayer and crossing people over, I would appreciate that. I honestly know that he's already on the other side, but just say a prayer for anybody that's crossed over recently that maybe hasn't got a prayer. We don't start off as yucky. Sometimes life gets the better of us, mental health and things. So I know it's not no excuse for a lot of things that are going on, but I just feel like we need some sort of good vibrations again. Okay. And you, I said so much. Lots of love. I'll see you again soon.